Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
The world's biggest COVID-19 vaccine test got underway this week with the first of 30,000 planned volunteers. Nearly 24 possible vaccines are in various stages of testing around the world. Valley News Team's Courtney Lockie breaks it down for us and asks people in the metro if they would roll up their sleeves.
There's hope an experimental vaccine can do what mask wearing and social distancing hasn't. Stop coronavirus. The vaccine test by the National Institutes of Health and Moderna is one of several candidates in the final stretch of the global vaccine race.
If it's going to help, get to the next step and try to get a vaccine that's accessible for everybody.
I wouldn't, because I normally don't usually get any other vaccines.
I don't know if I would get it right away, but I'm definitely down to get it in the future.
Government officials are planning separate studies of leading vaccine candidates through fall in the nation's hotspots. The vaccine requires 2 doses, a month apart. Researchers hoping for results by the end of the year.
I would not get one just because of the fact that everything's so fast, there's not enough research done.
I don't know if it'd even do anything for me. It'd probably just make me more sick than anything.
To get a COVID vaccine is to help the community and the people around me.
This as volunteers tested in March show the vaccine provided an immune boost. Antibodies found in the bloodstreams at levels comparable to those found in COVID survivors. Officials are optimistic a vaccine could be ready by January of next year, though it's unclear how long it would take for a vaccine to be available for everyone. In Fargo, Courtney Lockie, Valley News Live.
There is currently no vaccine to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The Mayo Clinic says that pneumonia and flu vaccines will not protect you from the virus. In North Dakota, the Department of Health is reporting 58 new cases of COVID-19. 2 new deaths are also reported in the state. In Minnesota, 769 new cases have been confirmed, along with 8 new deaths linked to the illness. For the full rundown of new numbers, visit our website or the VNL News app. 3 men were arrested after a pursuit early this morning. Cass County deputies attempted to stop a vehicle, but the driver took off. Officials deployed spike strips and the chase came to an end northeast of Castleton. 3 men were arrested. All of them are facing several different charges. A fire caused thousands of dollars worth of damages at a West Fargo hotel. Around 10:30 last night, West Fargo firefighters were dispatched to Howard Johnson Hotel off of Main for a fire alarm. Crews found a fire in one of the hotel rooms. The sprinkler system had put out the flames. Officials are investigating the cause, but say initial indication was found as electrical. The building was empty and there were no injuries. Estimated loss was $10,000 to $15,000.
It's very hard to think like this would happen to us.
A Sheldon family of 5 is picking up the pieces after an accident caused a fire that burnt down the family's home. Valley News Team's Alexandra Kay shares their story of tragedy and strength.
This would be our dining room in here.
Amy and Shannon Brash lived in this home for 11 years.
Typical house, with the COVID stuff, we were not really going nowhere, so it was mostly just homework and playing with the dogs.
On Wednesday night, Shannon and his son were in the garage working on a motorcycle.
When we were done with it, we started the bike up and it just exploded. Caught the gas that was in the container on fire and just went up the side of the garage where all the gas was and went out through the house. It just traveled so fast.
Their son's pant leg was on fire, and within minutes, Brash says the 4-bedroom house was up in flames.
Grabbed the phone, grabbed the kids, and we just got out.
Brash and his son suffered blisters from the fire. However, the whole family was able to get out of the house. They saved 1 dog and their cat. The other dog and a pet bearded dragon died in the fire.
I pulled the dog that's passed away out of that window.
Fire crews battled the flames for hours, and when the smoke cleared, the house was a total loss.
We have to start from scratch, which is hard when you got 5 people that all depend on each other.
The family of 5 is now living in a camper van and say they wouldn't have been able to get through this without the support of the community. Now they say they are rebuilding from the ground up, trying to focus on what's important.
I'm happy we're all alive. We have our memories, and we're just going to move forward and make new memories wherever we go.
In Sheldon, Alexandra Kay, Valley News Live.
There is a GoFundMe page set up for the Brash family. If you would like to donate, we have links on the VNL News app. Just search for this story. Hotel Donaldson in downtown Fargo announced today they are closed after an employee tested positive for COVID-19. They said in a post on Facebook, the person has not been at work since feeling sick. They will remain closed and have other employees tested for the virus. How will your child be educated this fall? One local mom is using her experience to help parents considering homeschooling. She started a consulting business called That Homeschooling Friend. You can bring questions and concerns. Curriculum and support will be provided. All consultations are virtual.
I started this because I wanted to provide people a real life day-to-day snapshot of what homeschooling looks like for my family. And I also wanted to provide resources regarding curriculum.
If you're interested in learning more, we have links on our website. Visit the Valley News Live news app. A Bismarck family received the Gold Star certificate from the North Dakota AMVETS in honor of their brother who was killed in Vietnam conflict in 1970. The family says they know his memory will stay alive through stories and the certificate.
I can still see him standing over there, and the day that he left with my children. They were all with him.
The Smith and Berger family are one of 198 North Dakota families to receive a Gold Star certificate. Jim Nelson, the AMVETS commander, says the Golden Star Family Project is 90% complete, but he won't stop until each family receives the honor for their sacrifice.